us, man. Nobody fuck with us, man. No. For real, can't nobody see us. Niggas know they ain't seeing us. Niggas in the way, for real.
What is everybody doing today? Wonderful, I hope. I hope it's wonderful. So, I decided to go live because they allegedly have footage of Diddy getting arrested, plus some other stuff. So, y'all give me a sec. Let me redo this caption. Let's see. Bump, bump, bump. Just 1 second. Add. Show. There we go. Hey, Jeremy. I'm doing all right. So, this says, do y'all want another song while we wait for people to get in, child? Or shall we just jump dead into the video? Because I got one keyed up if y'all want. I guess, folks, we gonna do another song, cause or else we gonna end up playing the video 52 times. That part ain't gonna be nasty because it's just the rest footage, but the book part is. We'll get into that. I believe this is appropriate.
I feel the rain. I feel the rain. It's raining all over me. I'm moist. I'm moist. Call and response, I said I'm moist.
He's moist.
Good God, I'm moist. I'm moist. Yes, I am. Rain all over me. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. I'm saturated. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. I'm damp. Lord, I'm damp. I'm damp.
Manzi. Good God, he's moist.
I'm even
Wet.
Wet all over for you, Lord. Wet. Lord, I'm wet. Wet. Will you open the floodgates?
Okay. That was dedicated to Diddy. What else was he doing with 1,000 cases of baby oil? Probably had a shower that ran that shit. Ew. Brother, ew. Okay. So everything is alleged until proved otherwise. Yo, I just saw the story over to the side. Las Vegas brothels warn after Diddy indictment. Don't use baby oil as lube. Okay, he got caught with 1,000 bottles of Johnson Johnson baby oil and Astroglide. It seems like Astroglide was his preferred lubricant. Okay, I don't want to. No more. My stomach hurt. Yeah, my stomach hurts. But let's get back to this. Puff gets cuffed on camera. Video of arrest in New York City hotel. Gotta cut the volume on. Ooh, hold on. Did he actually call? Hold on 1 second, Q.
A killer party. What's the ingredient? What do you do to make just an amazing killer party? Because mine, I put out the cheese whiz. I put on the Paula Anka. No one comes. Wrong move.
See, you're doing the wrong things.
Wrong thing. Okay.
This is what you need to do. Women, beautiful women, of course.
Beautiful women.
Beautiful men for the ladies, of course. We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different
Plurals.
blend. You need
Blends.
the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They
Right.
just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta
right.
keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
Yeah.
rock with me. But just
Right.
check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
Okay, I'm back. My bad.
Heat affects
Leonard,
alcohol,
bro.
affects, like, everybody.
That's kind of low. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all what I just got. Hold on, let me make myself big and make Diddy look. No Diddy in it. No Diddy. So I had called Q before the live stream, right? Infinite Q. So he didn't answer. So he called back just now. Chill, saddening with you. So I asked Q for a song for the channel. And he said, yes. We getting exclusive, family. Exclusive. I'm talking about running it back for y'all. I got to run it back for my daggone self because I ain't get to see it. I know, right, Jeremy? Do the little screaming meme. Is this the same one? No, this is Conan O'Brien. How do I go back?
What do you do to make just an amazing...
Go back. TMZ, you bullshitting. Then they put a red arrow on there talking about Diddy. There you go, y'all. There you go. But does that look like that oddly shaped head? Does that look like that oddly shaped head right there? Because I could have swore, but then again, that was this is why I have to go back check stuff. We're gonna get to that part too. So Q is in the middle of filming right now. He filming not a movie, music video. Yo, Snoopy said he want to be in Tubi videos. I hollered. He said, if they can do it, I can do it too. Hold on, wait. Let me back it up. Yeah, make sure you got all the supplies and shit. You got the baby oil? Mr. Combs, can you step away with us for a minute? We need to talk to you real quick. What's going on? Yeah, don't forget the Johnson Johnson. Oh, y'all came to get me? Jose Pacheco. Jeremy, I've been hollering for 2 days. They've been killing the meme game. Did you see the pyramid of Johnson & Johnson baby oil? Yeah, he cuffed. Now, hold on. What was the lawyer? Yeah, once again, I don't think I read that from a legitimate source, so I'm not even finna reference it.
We have obtained video of Diddy's arrest on Monday.
Yo, I was watching something, Love and Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I saw it in the reels, and y'all know how my brain works, and I found reasons 576 through 832 why I don't watch TV. But it was this lady on there, and she looked just like just like one of the avatars, except for she wasn't blue; she was black.
Night. And I have to say, he was blindsided, completely surprised as he walked
That
into
was
the
the whole
Park Hyatt Hotel in
purpose. They caught him with what they think is Tootsie.
Midtown Manhattan with a whole entourage. That's him in the black trench coat.
And the two guys in the white shirt.
They are feds. And they very politely escort him. Mr. Combs, please come this way. I'm imagining was how the conversation went.
Which is usually how it goes.
And you can see them walking him through the hotel.
Mr. Combs, we need to talk to you for a moment. If you could step this way, please.
Hotel to an elevator.
You know what would have been real cold-blooded?
If
they sent 2 women to arrest him. But they probably didn't want to take the chance that he nut up.
Already cuffed at this point, so that means they cuffed him pretty quickly after the lobby. We know they went up to the room, and they actually raided the room and searched the room. There were things that they obtained there, and then they walked him out. And interesting.
Yeah, they found what they think is how many baby oils are in a case, but yeah.
This is in Manhattan, Midtown Manhattan.
And you see people walking back and forth.
People walking back and forth. They did a perp walk. I mean, essentially, they walked Diddy in handcuffs right out the front of this hotel.
It's really shocking because nobody got video from the street.
Right.
And it's Diddy. And
knew that this was going to happen.
I understand.
Diddy didn't know it was going to happen.
I know.
And that was
but
very evident.
Diddy.
That is exactly why they did it like that. Diddy knew the witnesses before the grand jury called them. Diddy knew they was headed, Diddy been a step ahead of them the whole time. What does that tell you? Somebody been snitching. That's why Homeland Security raided him in the first place. Remember look, he had baby oil and Astroglide. But everybody seems to just be focused on the Johnson & Johnson. Torche Penique. Hey, how you doing? Everybody just sees it. But no, he had Johnson and Astroglide. Okay? Y'all know I like to be accurate. But that's why they did that. Because in this day and age, you can't have proper law procedure with the news interfering. Oh, the public's right to know, but your public's right to know has given criminals a way to escape. Thresh Montana is thankful now.
This video.
And, you know, we told you before that the plan was always for him to be in New York, to turn himself in, voluntarily surrender Tuesday. And for whatever reason, the feds changed their mind and went after him Monday night.
So the full context here of him walking in.
And it very well could have been a security risk. Why put your agents in danger when you could just go in there and get him nice and easy like that? Like you just taking a stroll in the park. Just walk right by him in plain clothes. Mr. Combs, can you come with us for a minute, please? Reverse direction. Take him in the back, Mirandize him, and raid the room. All before the news even gets a sniff of it. And that's why TMZ just came out with this late last night. Or early this morning.
You see the whole group that's with him. We've seen video and photos of him moments before this, walking around New York City, stopping, talking to fans, taking photos and selfies with people. So he's carefree at that moment.
Hold on, wait. See, why did you have to ask that question, Jeremy? Okay, look. Here go the setup. Diddy had them go in beforehand and set the room up with lighting equipment, and he brought his own sheets and stuff so that he could minimize the room damage. I guess the fucker got tired of paying for hotel damages. Excuse me. Guess he got tired of paying for hotel damages, but you also got to pay these people to go in there and pre-set up this room. The court documents say he used about a case of baby oil, and they would make sure that it was at least a case was supplied, because he would have these women doing these freak offs for days. Like he would drug them up and have them doing this shit for days. I guess the only time they got a break is when he got tired. He was not a participant in the activities that were being recorded, but he was directing those activities, and he was sitting over there wanking off. So yeah. Half Astroglide, half baby oil. Half Astroglide, half baby oil. He probably ain't got no skin on his wanky. Press 1 if your stomach hurt right now.
Because
he was out less than an hour before he got arrested.
His understanding
Help me.
Was that he was going to turn himself in on Tuesday. So he's having a carefree evening, walks into the hotel with his friends and his entourage.
He's got to be totally shocked, blindsided.
What's interesting here is, as you said, he was planning to surrender anyway. So what information caused it to be moved up,
Right.
the timeline to be moved up? There was ecstasy found in his room, and there's maybe a thought that he was planning one last. This case revolves around freak-offs. Maybe.
Wait a minute. One last freak out before we go to jail. No.
There was one last freak off.
No, we're going to get into that, but no, because they didn't know what was in his room because they weren't there. And even if he did have drugs there, it doesn't affect whether he voluntarily surrenders or not. So 2 things. One is that his lawyer believes the reason they did this and accelerated it was because if he voluntarily surrendered, it would hurt their case to make for no bail because he wouldn't be as much of a flight risk. Here's what I'm wondering about that I don't quite understand. They searched his room. Typically, you need a search warrant. Did they get a search warrant in advance, or did they just walk in the room and happen to see the ecstasy? And why did they take him up to the room in the first place?
Well,
that's what I can't figure out.
The first agent, when he watch as he walks into the lobby, the first agent who pops out has a clipboard in his hand.
Right.
To me, that means
a search warrant.
It's either a search warrant or
what?
Or he's taking it up to the room to take inventory of
Because
what
it's
they're going to do.
not a party, Jeremy. It's 3 or 4 people. Diddy is the director. Then you have whatever female is supposedly his love interest, because I don't know if he was even sleeping with the majority of these women. And then whatever ex-workers that he called in to sleep with those women, because he was not participating. The staff came in and set up beforehand. Nobody else was there. Just weirdness. I'm telling y'all. Diddy wanted to be Danisha.
You cannot do that without a search warrant. So what
No, I agree with you that it seems that they had a search warrant. Or could it be the arrest warrant that they're showing it?
But even if it's an arrest warrant, it doesn't give you the right to search the
you're
hotel room.
Right.
So I'm really puzzled by this because, you know, unless there were drugs in plain view, they would have to get a warrant. But why would a judge issue a warrant when he was going to voluntarily surrender? And that's what doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it.
It's interesting.
Maybe they got a tip. Maybe there was a drug transaction prior because they caught him walking through the door.
Maybe they had some actionable information that what is on that clipboard. Maybe it is a search warrant. Maybe they knew something was going to go down that evening and they had to take action immediately.
Like what?
Or it's exactly what Diddy's lawyers are theorizing it is, that this was just to make him.
But if you're right, I don't understand why. I don't understand why they would be entitled to get a warrant showing probable cause. A crime was.
Look, if they got a warrant, the defense lawyer knows. People seem to skip over obvious stuff. If they got a warrant, the defense knows because they have to serve you with the warrant when they go to do the search. And the warrant gives you the causes why they are searching through your shit. So if that's the case, what does that tell you?
Committed. Okay. That involves the hotel room.
Let me throw this out to you.
Dr. Diddles.
They knew that he was in town. He'd been in town for how many days? 5 days at this point?
Yeah.
You don't think that the feds were watching him? That there wasn't surveillance on him the whole time? They knew he was in town.
But they didn't bring anything up at the bail hearing. And if he was doing something untoward.
Well, they did bring up the fact that they found,
after the fact. But I'm saying, if you're right that they got a warrant because of something they saw, they would have brought that up at the bail hearing.
Right.
And they didn't. So I'm really puzzled. I'm really puzzled.
Or maybe they're still watching the other person. That's the other half of whatever happened. Maybe he did something illegal with somebody else and they still watching them.
Puzzled by this.
Hi, this is Jennifer Harold DeShields in Los Angeles. And look, it's so crazy that Diddy never met a camera he didn't like, and now cameras are putting him in jail. The irony. I really think that the law enforcement probably wanted to have control over this narrative and wanted to arrest him rather than him coming to them. I think they just kind of wanted to control this story. And videos like this also always make me wonder, what was the last thing he ate?
Well, because it would have been his last time eating in full freedom.
Civilian food.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Diddy behind bars.
For all we know, Diddy asked to go up to the room and get something. And when they walked in with him, they saw Tootsie there. And they called in and got a warrant to search the rest of his shit. We don't know. They're not required. The DA, the prosecution is obviously trying to keep as much under wraps as possible. But everybody's so dad blasted nosy these days. Could be, Jeremy. Could be. Because look, it looked like he's been diverting all that money from the artists that didn't get paid to pay off people, including some of those artists. Now, we know what Shine said like a month or two ago. Now he talking about Diddy ruined his life. Maybe you should have told on him then, and we wouldn't be here now.
They placed him at this. Remember, he's at MDC Brooklyn, Metropolitan Detention Center. They placed him on a suicide watch.
Mandatory.
Now, we're told this is a standard thing that happens for people who are being held in the
Did
SHU.
you say
in the,
AI thinks, Jeremy, or
special
did you
housing
just
unit.
hit the A when you was hitting
That they
I?
placed them on this
Trying to capitalize.
suicide watch. Diddy's people tell us that he is not suicidal and that he is in a good frame of mind.
This could be a little bit of CYA because of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
That they do not want a repeat of that.
If that happened again, that'll be the most obvious shit ever. Jelly Roll said he dodged meeting Diddy because he had a bad feeling. Everybody got a Diddy story now. Everybody got a Diddy story. Okay, I'm going to keep this as in order as possible. So we got arrest footage. What's the next thing on there? Arrest footage. Okay, the tell-all book. So, let me tell you a little ditty about a book about the diddler. Allegedly. So, this book has overnight hit the best-selling list because it's only available at one place, Amazon.com, in hardback. $23 plus whatever shipping and handling if you don't have Prime. I thought you had work today. Okay. So the book then shot up overnight in the New York Times bestseller list. It's number one in biographies. It's number one in thrillers. Hold on. Equable. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on. So I was doing some digging. Miss you too. Hold on, let me share this tab instead. Okay, so what I did was Kim Porter book Amazon, right? As you can see, the Billboard talked about it. So this thing is not verified. It's called Kim's Lost Words, A Journey for Justice from the Other Side. Okay. See, paperback, $24.49. With Prime, $22.49. Shit, that's the same price. Whoop! Money got a discount. So it's actually $24.99. No preview because it's just got the first and the back page. No preview. Remember that. It's 59 pages on here, it says. And it says it's written by Jamal T. Millwood. It's #1 in crime thrillers, #1 in Western U.S. biographies, and #1 in memoirs. No synopsis, just boom. So then you go to Jamal T. Millwood. Seems like a dead end, right? Wrong. So now, if you type in Jamal T. Millwood, you don't need to know my location for this. Go to Billboard. I think it was Billboard. See, I just went to Billboard for that. So let me make sure. Because there it is. This article right here, or one similar to it, because it wasn't this one last night when I was looking, but this one will do. So then, hold on. Wait, y'all don't see what I'm... Yeah, so then, boom, here goes the article. No, I don't want you to show me notifications. Do I need to pull you up or you got it? There you go. Bro!
Hello, Clarice.
What's up?
What we got going on here? I just woke up.
They got arrest footage of Diddy on TMZ. We talking about
that. You talking about what?
Supposed book that the supposed article. Say that again, bro.
No, I ain't say nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So when you look at this article, you read. The 60-page memoir published under the pseudonym Jamal T. Millwood by Los Angeles producer Chris Todd.
Oh, wow. Bro.
Who is Chris Todd?
They said they dropped a book, Kim Porter's diary.
That's what I'm talking about.
The first 6 pages, she's talking about Diddy doing all types of shit.
Pause. You don't want to repeat stuff that can be sued for.
No, I just said you talk about Diddy doing all types of shit.
Stop. That I'm finna tell you why.
Why?
You jumped up in the middle of the explanation. So Jamal T. Millwood, you go to this article and it tells you that it's a pseudonym for Chris Todd. So now you go search for Chris Todd. And it's this guy who looks almost like Vincent Price.
Yeah. Or that dude from Home Alone. Harry. So this guy is fake.
Simpson. Yeah, here he goes. This guy, Chris Todd. That's him. So Chris Todd wrote a book years and years ago called Ron's Revenge.
Yeah. And so he's an instigator.
About O.J. Simpson. He said O.J. Simpson had an accomplice and it was a mob boss.
So he's just basically an instigator.
So now all of a sudden, basically. So all of a sudden, somebody important in Hollywood gave him this thumb drive with Kim's diary entries on it that her best friend says doesn't exist.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So somebody gave him this And then he writes that, and it's only available in hardback on Amazon for $22.99. If you got honey, it'll be $22.39, $49.
My brother said he think OJ's son did it because he was acting up that night. I
It
gotta
ain't
see
no
that.
telling.
Whatever you talking about.
He wrote this book years ago when the trial was still fresh and everything.
Oh, thank you. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This whole thing is turning into another circus.
Yes. So I'm not believing nothing that I ain't reading out court documents. That's why it's important that we pay attention and we, make sure that we have all the facts before we go jumping out a window or falling
That
off.
was what I was saying about Pharaoh last. Since you had left,
I know.
you had left. He said 3 laws don't exist that exist, and then made up a law, and then said they haven't been charged. Why haven't they got they felony due process or something like that? I'm like, nigga, then that means they were charged with the felony if they're getting the felony process or whatever that was. And I'm like, and he was talking about where's the forensics? I don't see no footnotes in this article. And I'm like, my nigga, it's an ABC news article. You're not gonna find that.
Like Will Ferrell when I think I'm taking crazy pills.
Right. You said what?
You ain't never. I don't remember. I think it was Zoolander when Will Ferrell was like, I think I'm taking crazy pills.
Kool-Aid in the thing. It should be Kool-Aid in the cabinet somewhere.
This guy. Now hold on.
Hold on, sis. Let me switch to my computer.
Trying to find his little synopsis.
Hold on. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I gotta switch to my computer.
Aye. Fictitious litigation. Yes. See, at least he put a little synopsis on this one. On the last one, he ain't put nothing. Let's look at the race. It's got 3.5 stars. This one says, you'll find all your answers. The next one says, totally incoherent. One after that, it wasn't what I was expecting, but still a good read. Great theory, fills in a lot of blanks if true, worth a read. At the beginning of the book, it is normal font and spaced very well. After the 10 page, the fonts get really small and the words are scrunched up in the crease of the book. Very hard to read. Gee, you could have made the print bigger, filling the whole page. Very small print, disappointing. What's with all this blank space? He was trying to fill it up. At least he put more pages in that one. When did he write this stuff? He wrote it in 2020. See? He wrote this in 2020. And then when there's rumblings about Diddy's indictment, he drops this, yes, Miss Queen Sun Kiss. That's this. This is the guy that wrote it. Not the picture, but this is the guy that wrote it. He also wrote this book. So then you go to Chris Todd. The future was now. Mad Men Mavericks. No, that's Chris Nashawati. I'm sorry if I butchered that. But yeah, he has nothing. Those are the only 2 books he's written. He went by the pseudonym Jamal T. Millwood, but his name is actually Chris Todd. Now hold on, I'm gonna get to the description. He says, because I'm not reading this whole thing. Todd, who has not provided concrete evidence to back these allegations, expressed his motivations for releasing the memoir following Combs' arrest, stating, "This is a dangerous situation." But hold on, wait. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Arrested.
Sean Diddy Combs was arrested on Monday, September 16th, 2024. He was taken into federal custody on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering.
Now, y'all heard that, right? September 16th, 2024.
Thought he put his shirt on. Got a lot of freaks in this chat. All right,
Oh, no, wait. Okay. I'm finna show you. This Jamal, pull it back up. He says, Todd, who has not provided concrete evidence to back these allegations, expressed his motivations for releasing the memoir following Combs' arrest, stating,
your Cash App and the little
it runs through on the stream elements.
Oh, okay.
This is a dangerous situation, and I didn't want to claim ownership of Kim's words, but now I'm willing to come forward because of the recent arrest of Sean Combs. That's what he said, right? Diddy was arrested September 16th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now let's go back over to Amazon. What date is that?
September 5th.
6th.
That's sick. That look like a 5.
That's a 6.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get my glasses. Yeah, that is 6. Now let's squint and move a little closer. Y'all know I'm lying.
But he said that he finally released the book because Diddy was behind bars.
Yeah, that's very dumb. Didn't cover his tracks well.
Now that the federal government has finally acted, I feel safer to come forward. The memoir further alleges that Porter discovered and copied tapes that Combs made of himself with underage boys he managed, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who later gained fame. There's a problem with that. There's a big problem with that. Can you tell me what the problem is? Can any
Usher
of you?
wasn't 18.
Hmm?
Usher wasn't 18.
That ain't the problem.
I don't know. I thought that's what you were going with it.
I'm gonna give the chat a chance to answer. But why is that a problem? Think about it for a minute.
Repeat what you said again.
The memoir further Combs made of himself with underage boys he managed, including an alleged tape involving an 18-year-old pop star who later gained fame. He said, I was given the memoir 60 pages, so why is the book only 59?
Oh, wait, that's Justin Bieber.
I said, what's the problem with that? Not who was in the tapes.
I don't know. The problem with that is he was 18.
Let me go a little further.
He was 18. He was of age.
I was also given a photo and told if I wanted access to the Diddy X tapes, I could have that also. Now that I thank you, sweetie.
I don't see what you mean, sis.
That would mean that somebody has been holding on to CP for a number of years.
Oh, yeah, they didn't even register.
And then is offering to show it to somebody else, both of which are criminal acts.
That is true. And baby oil.
And the first thing you do when you get this alleged thumb drive isn't take it to the grand jury, the DA, nobody like that. Nobody like that. Homeland Security, since you knew he got raided. Shabo. No, not that. I'm gonna write a book.
So you was withholding evidence to write a book.
That you and the other person.
You
But
withholding
not
evidence.
only were you withholding evidence, copies of CP were made and given to somebody else. That's
wow.
that's distributing. It don't matter what the reason was. That's distributing CP.
You said it sound like B2K manager.
Mm-hmm. Now he says he got this from somebody that is a known celebrity or whatever. He didn't name no names, and that's probably because he doesn't have one. When I read what they said this first 6 pages contained, I said, that sounds like somebody went to Chat GPT and asked it, knowing what we know now about Sean Combs, if Kim Porter had diary entries, what would they look like?
This whole thing has just become one big huge ass circus, just like the Bambaataa thing.
But we don't even have to go that far because he done did it before.
Right.
With OJ Simpson.
Right.
And it's like
trying to capitalize off of other people's pain.
Yeah, and her best friend came out and said that's not true. Kim was never writing anything, and they was just capitalizing off of the fact that Diddy got arrested. So they pushed this man to the bestsellers list overnight. Now they're gonna be running around quoting this book like it's truth, and that can't nothing be verified.
No, wow. This is wild. Some people just would do anything to for attention.
To get a buck. To get a buck. Because if it was for attention, he'd be running around everywhere and we don't see him nowhere. So it's just a money grab. I think he tried it before because remember a couple of months ago they were saying it was a book that came out, but wasn't nothing in it.
Yeah,
yeah. That was the test run, and this is the
final.
Final.
Don't let Pissy Poppy get a hold of this shit.
Right.
You're gonna run that shit like it's national news.
Exactly. Well, then he would actually have to read out loud because there's only a hardback copy, no ebook, no audio.
Yeah, this is wild.
That would be a comedy in and of itself. That would be like when 50 Cent challenged Floyd to read a chapter out of Harry Potter.
He said, we know you can't read those big words in the Harry Potter book, so we let you read Cat in the Hat.
Wait, yes.
We know you can't read those Harry Potter books, so we'll let you read Cat in the Hat. Yo, that nigga is the king of trolls. I would never ever want to argue with 50 on the internet. Ever.
Never. We had that one with 50 with Diddy riding down the street on that bicycle.
Oh my God.
And he say, you know good damn well ain't no seat on it.
Right.
I look at the computer say, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say fuck me for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama, Melissa. This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice, man. I got a phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're gonna let you read Cat in the Hat.
Oh man.
A whole troll. Oh, and then, oh Lord, Trap Lord Ross finna get his ass handed to him.
Why you say that?
You see the title of that, right? This one right
Hold
here.
on, I was making the other one. I was making my reminder. I mean,
50 finna troll the hell out this boy. He finna go over to the UK and troll the fuck out of Trap Lord Ross.
Oh God. Anybody involved with Diddy is getting trolled.
Well, no, look what he did. 50 Cent's 20-year plot to destroy Diddy. That's what he ran. That's the angle he running with.
It ain't been 20 years. It's been more like 10.
But still, 50 petty.
Petty. That nigga don't let
Petty.
shit go. He too old for that shit though, too. Come on, 50. You keep talking about you turning over a new leaf and you a businessman.
He didn't
But you
never say
still,
he was
he
gonna give
still
up being
can't let
petty
that
though.
street side go. He won't let that pettiness go.
He never
And
said
I
he was
like it.
gonna
It's
let the, he
entertaining.
said he was gonna let the street life go. He ain't say he was gonna quit being petty is a way of life. Okay.
That's true. That is true.
Petty is a state of being.
They say Rick Ross involved now too, and he about to go down. Yeah.
Man, if it didn't come from no court document, it's a lie.
He said, my brother said, put Molly on her drink. She ain't even know it. He definitely did say that.
Look, they done put every celebrity they can
300-pound
think
nigga.
of name in the titles just to get a click and a view. I'm not finna do that.
I'm not putting this out. Yeah. If I was the producer in that song, I would have definitely click. Yeah, we're gonna have to change that.
Okay, so Combs, Sean, search. Ain't much on Pacer yet. Oh wait, I forgot to do the thingy. Hold on. Court type, criminal. Oh yeah, any cash apps received will be going towards this Pacer bill because this bitch gonna be huge. It's gonna be big.
I bet it is. Newsy Magoozy.
I don't call me. I don't care. I don't care if they call me crazy.
Right.
We can change the world if we decide. Sealed
Sealed.
defendant. See, is the one at the bottom. They unsealed part of it, but it's sealed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
ain't
couldn't
nothing
see.
really to see, bro. Yeah, because I was switching. It pulls up a whole nother tab. Okay, we gonna take the comments down for a minute because this shit already little as hell. It's little as hell on my screen, so I know it's little as hell on y'all's screen. You see the blue ones? The blue ones I haven't touched. The red ones is the ones I've been digging through.
Oh, okay.
So there's not much there yet. All them emails to the judge that can I do it like this? No,
Nequa, what's up? My bad. I didn't even see you in the chat.
the emails that the defense lawyer was sending to the judge for the past 4 months. Oh, Sean Combs is going to the Stony Mountains. Oh, Sean Combs is driving down the road. Oh, Sean Combs is taking a dump.
Somebody say seal.
Just
baby. It had to. Oh man, you just had to say that.
You a fool for that. Okay, so you see this list right here. Teach y'all a little bit about Pacer because it's confusing as a mofo. Okay, so once you done did your search, you can do the query. I forget which one I just hit, but yeah, it'll show you this itemized list. Like, see, first is the indictment, unredacted, filed and entered, then indictment sealed, filed and entered, indictment unsealed, case assigned, reassigned, case designated ECF, add and terminate attorneys, arrest, order to unseal indictment, letter, notice of attorney appearance, defendant. That's that dude that act like he's still stuck in 1942. Notice of appearance, defendant, motion for bond, initial appearance, bond hearing, order, letter motion, order, response, and opposition to motion. They're not supposed to be back in court until the 24th. If anybody tells you anything different, they full of crap. They've been watching the where they do the grand jury testimony. And the only person I believe that's been seen that look, that lawyer said Cassie names 11 times during those 2 days of bond hearings. Now all of a sudden Cassie done appeared in New York. She turned corner like Lurch, you rang, but it was some chick standing beside her. The video was grainy, but for some odd reason, I get the feeling that that's either that model chick or one of them chicks from Making the Band. Now, I could be totally wrong. This is just me guessing. Like I said, the video was blurry. Like you could tell it was Cassie, but the other girl was a little bit further away, and that made all the difference.
Yeah, this whole situation is crazy. That nigga going to jail. He on suicide watch?
It's not because he's suicidal.
That's
mandatory when they first get there. Because you know, some people go to jail and get buyer's remorse. I can't do this.
Yeah, true.
So, aside from this, there is, well, we've read the sealed indictment. We read that. Well, no, we read there's 2 emails from the prosecution to the lawyer, one for day 1 of the bail hearing, one for day 2 of the bail hearing. Both of those are pretty much the same, and then it follows the same thread as the indictment. Then there's one other place I go to get stuff. Well, not one other place, but this is another place that I go to get stuff that's court related, which is Document Cloud, because this is where the news folk put the shit. Document Cloud. DocumentCloud.org for those that want to be nosy too. So let me refresh because it's been sitting here for a while. Okay. And you just have to scroll down and look for it by date and see if anything's changed. Because like that's 19th, but that's the Cassie lawsuit. That's the 17th. That's the letter that the DA sent to the judge. And then that's March 28th. That's 2023. That's the indictment again, because it's multiple news sources posted in here. USA, this is the one from day 2, the letter to the judge. Don Riches versus Sean Combs in the Pacer. But in this case, I wanted to double blind verify. So I did both. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people lying too much. It's like somebody cut a switch on and everybody feel like it's a free for all online. Have you noticed that?
Been like that.
It's done got worse.
Been like that for a while, but now that all these fucking celebrities is getting.
I mean, I hounded Polite down like a dog. I know people been lying, but this is a whole nother level.
Right.
Let me see. Arrest footage. Was there anything else after that? Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? I think there was supposed to be one more topic on this joint, but I forgot to type it up, and now it is gone. Oh, bro, you are here for this. We got 17 people here, one but about 5. See, if you get here early, you get the good tea. Hot, fresh, dead out the press. You gonna do an intro song for my channel.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That is what's up. Oh, that shit gonna be fire.
I asked him.
Oh,
and
that's
he called back during the live. Yes.
That is gonna be fire. All right. Well, I ain't got no question. You can say everything that I wanted to hear.
Yes, he in jail. He in jail with no bail. He in jail with no bail. Girl, that defense lawyer got up there talking about they was in love. That lawyer said, what's love? The judge said, what's love got to do with it? This man beat her, sir. It'd be different if the lawyer got up there and said they was in the BDSM. If they can find some proof of that, yeah, sure. But this was not that. I want one from all of y'all eventually so I can just rotate them.
All right.
Oh yeah, and there is one other place because she can get her hands on the documents in person, and that's Megan Cuniff. She's out in Cali. She's a news reporter. And since it's federal in that funky district in Manhattan, they cannot televise the trial. So we gonna get these little flicked sketches. You know what? I always found it weird that they have those kind of walk and a mug can bust out a replica of your face in 5 minutes. But you go to court and you get these squiggly lines.
Right. She's trying to hurry up and paint the shit within a couple of seconds.
Just use
That's
the
pretty
Trip
good for
C.
somebody to whip up a paint like that in 1 minute, though.
Just
It's
use
hard.
the
It's
Trip
hard to draw.
C and not the tree house, because that might change, but Trip C is forever. Thank you, Mansit. And there's one other, I think it's called, it's not Info News. That's who you call them. But she posted them. And he's in the courtroom, Inner City Press. That's who. Basically was the stenographer for everybody on the outside during the hearing for day 2.
Mm-hmm.
He was in there tweeting the whole time.
Oh shit.
Yes.
All right. Well,
he looked like a mixture. What you talking about, that squiggle drawing? Yeah, like they used the template and then just colored over that junk. Did you want to go live about Young Rootin' too?
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. I was ready to say,
Yeah, I
well,
thought I
if you ain't
had
got any questions, I'm about ready to put my foot on Sugarfoot neck because he done pissed me off last night.
Somebody was supposed to be at work right now.
Nah, I would have been off by 1 o'clock.
Ah, okay.
I overslept. I ain't gonna lie. Keep it funky. It was optional though. It was optional. I didn't call out.
But we're gonna close this one down. Yeah. 5 minutes.
I'm gonna switch over to the other one. You just meet me over there. You heard me?
Yeah, I'm saying about 5 minutes.
5 minutes what?
I'm trying to tell everybody to reconvene over there.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna go hop over there and you just meet me over there.
Okay, because it's not gonna let you do anything, I don't think, until we get from up out of this one. Because I'm on your profile.
I still gotta put the hashtags and stuff in it. So by the time you get done, it'll be
okay.
All right.
So yeah. So in about 5 minutes, Remy gonna go live. So keep an eye out. And we'll be back to you for now. Closing out for now. Oh yeah. And early next week, we will be going live with Chuck. We got some updated info. They are selling the All Eyes on Egypt land building, and some people are schmangry about that. But we'll hit up on that in a couple of days. This is Trip C's Treehouse, where it's always swinging.